The art of medicine is one of humanity's oldest professions. For as long as there have been people, there have been healers. But the practice of medicine has changed dramatically over the years, from the bleeding of ancient Greece to the surgeries of today. In this video, we will take you on a cinematic journey through time, showcasing the most important moments in medical history. Let's start at the beginning, before recorded history. In prehistoric times, our ancestors had little understanding of the human body, but they did know that when someone got sick or injured, it was often fatal. So they developed rituals and remedies to help their bodies heal. They used plants and herbs to treat pain and infection, and they performed trephination, a process of drilling a hole into the skull to relieve pressure and allow for the escape of evil spirits. While these practices were not always effective, they represented a step towards understanding the complexity of the human body. As civilization began to develop, so did the practice of medicine. In ancient Egypt, doctors were highly respected members of society and were often employed by the pharaohs themselves. Egyptians kept detailed records of their medical treatments, which were often based on religious beliefs. They believed that the body was composed of four humors, or fluids, and that illness resulted from an imbalance of these humors. To restore balance, they used treatments such as bloodletting, or the removal of blood, and the application of leeches or other small creatures that sucked the blood out of the body. Egyptians were also pioneers in the field of surgery. They were able to perform complex operations without anesthesia, thanks to their knowledge of the human body and their use of pain-killing drugs. Some of their surgical instruments are still used today, such as the scalpel and forceps. Another major development in medical history occurred in ancient Greece. Greek physicians were some of the first to approach medicine scientifically. They began to question the traditional beliefs about the cause of illness and began to look for natural explanations. Hippocrates, who is considered to be the father of medicine, developed a system for classifying diseases and developed the Hippocratic Oath, which is still taken by doctors today. Greek doctors also made advances in the treatment of diseases. They developed new surgical techniques, and they were some of the first to use inoculation, or the introduction of a small amount of a disease into the body to help the body fight off the disease in the future. While the Greeks were making advances in the field of medicine, the Romans were making strides in public health. They built aqueducts to bring clean water into their cities and developed systems for sewage disposal. They also built public baths and gyms, which not only helped to keep the citizens clean, but also promoted a healthy lifestyle. The Romans also had a military, which allowed them to conquer new lands and bring back new ideas and innovations. This constant exposure to new cultures led to a sharing of ideas and advancements that helped to improve the overall quality of life for the Roman citizens. One of the most famous Roman physicians was Galen, who was a personal physician to several Roman emperors. Galen was a prolific writer, and his work had a major influence on the practice of medicine in the Western world for centuries. After the fall of the Roman Empire, medical knowledge began to decline in Europe. However, during the Islamic Golden Age, which lasted from the 8th to the 13th century, Muslim scholars made significant contributions to the field of medicine. One of the most important Muslim physicians was Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna. In his book, The Canon of Medicine, he synthesized the medical knowledge of his time, and it became a standard medical text in both the Islamic world and in Europe. He is best known for his discovery of the contagious nature of diseases and his emphasis on the importance of observation and experimentation in the diagnosis and treatment of diseases. During the Middle Ages in Europe, medical knowledge was often intertwined with religious beliefs. Doctors continued to use the four humors theory to diagnose and treat diseases. They also believed that diseases were caused by an imbalance of hot, cold, wet, and dry qualities. Despite these beliefs, there were still some advancements in medicine during this time. For example, the printing press was invented during the Renaissance, which allowed for the spread of medical knowledge. This helped to improve the quality of medical care and led to the establishment of the first hospitals in Europe. Another important development was the invention of the microscope in the 17th century. This allowed scientists to see bacteria and other microorganisms for the first time. This discovery revolutionized our understanding of the causes of disease and led to the development of new treatments. The 18th and 19th centuries saw many important advancements in medicine. One of the most important was the discovery of anesthesia in 1846, which made surgery much less painful and dangerous. Another important discovery was the germ theory of disease, which states that many diseases are caused by the invasion of microorganisms such as bacteria and viruses. This discovery led to the development of vaccines and other preventive measures which have saved countless lives. Louis Pasteur was a French chemist and microbiologist who is considered to be the founder of microbiology. He is best known for his discoveries of the principles of vaccination, microbial fermentation, and pasteurization. Robert Koch was a German physician and microbiologist who is known for his work on identifying the specific microbes that cause diseases such as anthrax, tuberculosis, and cholera. In the 20th century, medical science made even more rapid progress. One of the most important developments was the discovery of penicillin, the first antibiotic, in 1928. Penicillin and other antibiotics have saved countless lives and have allowed us to treat bacterial infections that were previously untreatable. Another important development was the development of vaccines for diseases such as polio and measles. Vaccines have helped to eradicate or control many infectious diseases, which have greatly improved the quality of life for people around the world. The development of imaging technologies such as X-rays, MRI, and PET scans has allowed doctors to diagnose diseases more accurately and effectively. These technologies have also allowed us to see inside the human body in ways that were never before possible. The late 20th and early 21st centuries have seen even more rapid advancements in medical science. One of the most important developments has been the development of new surgical techniques, such as minimally invasive surgery and robotic surgery. Robotic surgery allows surgeons to perform complex procedures with greater precision and accuracy, resulting in better patient outcomes. Another important development has been the development of new treatments for diseases such as cancer and HIV or AIDS. Gene therapy, which involves replacing or modifying genes that have been damaged by disease, has shown promise in treating a wide range of disorders. It is still experimental, but it has the potential to cure genetic disorders and other diseases that were previously incurable. Today, medicine is at the forefront of scientific discovery. New technologies and treatments are being developed all the time, and the pace of discovery is accelerating. Some of the most exciting developments in medicine today include the development of new gene editing technologies such as CRISPR, which have the potential to cure genetic disorders and even prevent the transmission of genetic diseases. AI is also being used to diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately than ever before. In some cases, AI has been able to detect diseases such as cancer and Alzheimer's disease before symptoms even appear. As we look to the future of medicine, it is clear that the pace of change will only continue to accelerate. The most exciting part of medical history is yet to be written, and it could be you who writes the next chapter. Now let's take a moment to appreciate just how far medicine has come. From the earliest days of mankind to today, we have come a long way in our understanding of the human body and how to keep it healthy. We have developed amazing technologies and treatments that were once thought to be impossible. And we have saved countless lives along the way. But we can't rest on our laurels. There is still so much more to learn and discover. New diseases and challenges are always emerging, and we must be prepared to meet them head-on. But with the incredible advancements we've already made, we can be confident that we will continue to make progress in the years to come. Imagine what the future holds for us. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to make the next breakthrough in medical science. The possibilities are really endless. What do you think of the future of medicine? What are your hopes and dreams for the future of healthcare? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos like this one.